It's time for our Premier League preview once again. Round five promises to be a blast. I mean, if you watched our prediction video, we once again mentioned how difficult the Premier League is these days. I mean, there are no small clubs anymore, with all due respect. And anyways, without wasting much time, let's get into all the action for round five. And Victor, the first question is for you. Will Liverpool easily see off Everton, or is there a potential upset on the cards?
I don't really know about easily, but I do expect them to win. The manner in which this team is winning games, I know is totally unsustainable, but it also makes you feel invincible. It makes you feel as if you're on cloud nine and absolutely breezing past everything. Because of this mental resilience, I do expect them to beat Everton. And obviously, they are the better team, however you slice it, whether you look at individuals, position versus position, or you look at the team as a whole, market value, or what have you, metric you want to use. They are just simply the better team, and I do expect them to win this.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on to Spurs. Max, this one's for you. Tottenham have enjoyed a great start to the new season. 4 wins out of five under Thomas Frank. Can they keep up their momentum with another win against Brighton?
I mean, it's kind of interesting to watch, especially because Brighton lost only 1 out of 11 games at home recently in Prem, winning teams like Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. But I just feel like Thomas Frank know what to do about against this type of teams, and I don't really expect them to lose. So I feel like it would probably end up as a draw, but I'll probably be favoriting Spurs at this one.
Yeah, I mean, I did say that too in our prediction video. But anyways, moving on to Nottingham Forest, Victor, they have not hit the levels we saw of them last season. Making us question whether last season was a one season wonder or something like that. But will they be able to get their second win of the season against Burnley?
Yeah, it does make last campaign feel like a bit of a fluke, doesn't it? It's obviously still very early days, and against Burnley, I'm fairly confident that they will be winning. Burnley they haven't been poor all the way, but I don't think they have enough to keep out Wood and Diego Jesus and Morgan Gibbs White as well. He's doing some great things right now too. Um, Morale should still be reasonably high with Forest, and I think that will carry them over the line against Burnley. A draw at the very worst from a Forest perspective, but even that I don't really see happening.
Yeah, fair enough. And back to you, Max. Crystal Palace are one of three sides to remain unbeaten so far this season. Will they be able to keep that run against West Ham?
I think yeah, because it just feels like that everybody on the West Ham team is just waiting when is Potter sacked because there's nothing really showing in their game. They lost 1-5 against Chelsea at home and 0-3 against Spurs at home. It's just not what you expect from West Ham any day. So while Crystal Palace beating Aston Villa on road 3-0, it's quite decent, and I actually expect them to win against West Ham as well.
Yeah, anyways, this is actually a tricky one. Who takes all 3 points in the London derby between Fulham and Brentford, Victor?
I'm backing Fulham. In the predictions show, I picked Fulham over 1.5 goals, and I'm sticking with that. I do feel like Brentford are there for the taking. Also, if we look at recent form, it's okay. Brentford have beaten Villa, they've beaten Bournemouth. Bournemouth in the League Cup, and Villa twice actually, once in the Prem, once in the League Cup. But if you look at how those two teams are playing, Bournemouth are good, yes, but Villa are a shadow of their former selves. While Brighton, okay, they've lost against Chelsea, but they've beaten Leeds, they've beaten, okay, Bristol City in the EFL Cup, and they have two draws against United and Brighton. I don't see, though, enough resilience from Brentford to keep Fulham out. It's just a matter of likelihood. Also, at the Craven Cottage, Fulham tend to be quite good, a little bit more than what we usually see from them. So I'm picking Fulham to win this one.
Yeah, we'll see. And back to you, Max. What kind of game can we expect between Bournemouth and Newcastle?
Actually, I do remember Victor saying that he expect a lot of goals here, but I took some view and look at Bournemouth last games, and their opponent scored above one goal only in one of last seven EPL games. And I actually expect Newcastle not scoring at all, and maybe at best one, because it just feels like Earol is doing decent job in terms of defense, and also attack-wise they're looking great. So I'd probably say that Bournemouth is my favorite for this game, and probably I expect them to win actually.
That's a bold one, but we'll see how that goes. And just on a final note, Victor, currently 19th on the table, not a team that you would expect. Will Aston Villa finally score their first league goal of the season against Sunderland? They remain without a league goal at this stage of the season.
My God, they have been piss poor. It's not something you would honestly ever really expect of Villa, especially not under Emery. Um, I genuinely don't think they will score against Sunderland. Sunderland, they've had that surprise defeat, what I consider a surprise defeat on match day 2 against Burnley. But apart from that, they've been solid. They kept a clean sheet against Palace. They kept another one against West Ham on match day 1. Conceded one each in the EFL Cup against Huddersfield and in the Prem against Brentford. I still don't see Villa scoring, though, somehow. It's as crazy as that sounds. We might end up seeing a 0-0 here, but if I were to pick a winner, I'm going with Sunderland.
That's a bold one. Sunderland against Villa. But yeah, it gets grim for Villa. They still remain without a goal. And Victor is backing that run to possibly continue. But anyways, football will be played on the pitch, and we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. And there you have it. Those are our thoughts ahead of round 5, what we think will happen, our analysis, and our best thoughts ahead of the weekend's action. Don't forget to join us in the conversation. Tell us your thoughts on everything that we've spoken about, which ones you agree with, which ones you don't agree with, or any opinion you would like to share to us, and we'll be sure to respond in the comment section.